Hello, everybody. We are here at the end of Genesis 4. I'm Daniel Lee, also known as Tafokints, and I'm here with not only did he win Melee doubles, but he also won Melee singles. I don't even know what to say anymore. Do you?
I'm not really sure, but it's a good day for sure.
So you started off a little cold. S2J took you for a run. Do you think that was a wake-up call you needed?
Maybe. The thing is, I know like all of these players are improving so much all the time. So when people tell me like, "Oh, this is an easy bracket," or like, "This is an easy match," I know better. Like it's not easy. All these players, they're getting so good. So you always need to be super ready. And I know a player like S2J, for example, can beat me. Like a lot of the players, they can beat me. So I wouldn't really call it a wake up call, but it's like it's good, especially for the mental practice to like get these sets once in a while, I would say.
You also had a little bit of a scare with Mewtwo King. You're down 1-2. How did you gather your thoughts to focus and win that?
I would say in that moment when I lost game three, I was trying to not overthink stuff. Like it's a stressful matchup. I was down 2-1. But at the end of the day, like coming back from that S2J set, maybe that was like in the back of my head, like I know I can do it. And in my mind, I will do it. And people wanted to see the grand finals of me and Mango, so I had to stay alive in winners. But Mewtwo is getting really, really good at the matchup. He's getting much better. So I have to go back to the drawing board again and analyze even more what I can do to improve in the matchup.
Absolutely, because PPMD's Marth, more people are trying to bring out Marth against you, but Mango, per the script, had to make the grand finals. Did you just tore him apart? What happened there?
I would say I started off the grand finals extremely strong, and once you have a lot of momentum in melee, it's really hard for the other player to bring it back in their favor. And I feel like Mango never really got anything started, and that happens sometimes when you play against top players. One day, Mango might not look like super good, and the same thing happens for me sometimes. You can lose 3-0, and it's like, that's just how it is. You need to be so perfect at all times. And believe me, it's really hard. It's really hard.
Well, was it him not getting anything started, or maybe you just shut him down completely? It's always two sides of the story, right? One player could look really strong and make the other player look weak because you're putting so much pressure, right?
I would say usually it's a combination of both. Usually it's a combination of both. I would probably have to rewatch the matches to entirely see it from Mango's point of view as well, because when you are playing, you look at it from your perspective, most of the time at least. So I would probably have to rewatch it to say like, oh, how did Mango actually play? But for my part, I feel like almost everything was like there. So for him to beat me at that kind of level, of course, it will take a lot of work for him or anyone else for that matter.
This is your third Genesis here. You've won everything. International players are taking over Smash. I don't think a single American team won anything. So we're officially esports now because the international scene is so strong. Now, before you go back to Sweden, how are you going to celebrate this if you are?
I'll probably go out, take some drinks with some of my friends, my brothers, my girlfriend, all of that. Nothing too crazy though, because we're actually going to stay in the US for a week. We're going to do a road trip around the West Coast. So I'm really looking forward to have a little bit of a break again. So that's going to be great.
Awesome. Well, it's already running late, and I understand you've been practicing, playing all day. So thank you very much for doing this interview. Is there any last shout-outs that you wanted to do for your fans or sponsors or anything like that?
Obviously, shout out to Alliance and our sponsors, and also shout outs to my brothers, my girlfriend, and all the fans. You guys make it much, much easier for me to keep this up, and I really appreciate that.
Well, thank you so much, Armada. I'm sure your fans are so excited to see you kick this off in 2017. And once again, thank you for your time.